on the second attempt. The sensors on this vehicle were overtaxed by a car parked on the curb. And here, this smart car overlooked a car veering into our lane.
Well, that didn't work.
Talking to the MIT engineers, it becomes clear that to build a self-driving car, developers need to meet a massive scale of technical requirements.
What I think about fully autonomous cars is that I will be very surprised if it happens in less than 10 years. Also, I will be very surprised, I'm a big believer, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't happen in 20, 30 years. I think it will happen at some point. But I do think that people really underestimate the kind of technology required to be built to make your car fully autonomous under every condition, every circumstance, every whatsoever. That's the very hard part.
Driving is not as trivial a process as you might think. And that's because you constantly have to watch what's going on around you. Cyclists, pedestrians, sometimes you have to second guess. Does this guy want to cross the road or not? It's hard to imagine all that being calculated automatically. A self-driving vehicle would have to be able to deal with all of this too. Here we have a truck doing a three-point turn. I may have to back up now if he doesn't make it. Does she want to cross the road or not? Some people don't even wait. The fully autonomous car is a distant dream, but driver assistance systems are already making our roads safer. An accident filmed from a car equipped with emergency brake assist. The sequence of events can be assessed in slow motion. The red vehicle ahead overlooks the upcoming traffic jam. No brake lights appear, but the distance sensor in this car registers the jam, brakes, and prevents a further collision. But which principles should guide decisions made by technology in an accident situation? In recent years, MIT's Media Lab has been addressing the ethical questions raised by artificial intelligence. What moral compass should future smart devices refer to? Iyad Ravan is one of the world's leading experts on such issues. He and his team developed a survey called The Moral Machine to explore ethics for programming autonomous vehicles, like in the event of an accident.
Most of the time, people don't remember anything and people have no time to react. Everything happens very quickly, so they just are surprised. Maybe they see something in front of them and they just swerve in some random direction, or maybe they just freak out and press the brakes. So you cannot expect a human being to do the right thing in that small exactly in such a small time scale, unless they made a decision beforehand, like did they drink and drive, or did they know that they were going to cross a red light? Then you blame them, but otherwise you can't really blame the human. But with a machine, because of the speed of the electronics, because the autonomous car is evaluating the environment, millions of times per second, then time goes much slower for the machine, and it's able to recalculate the situation and maybe recalculate the strategy. And this is where we can make a potentially better judgment than whatever random choice the human used to make in this situation. Now, what is better, though, is a very interesting question, and it's not obvious. And let's see a case where we have people versus people. So now we have the vehicle has two people inside of it.
Okay.
And it's going to either swerve and hit the barrier, so the people will die in the car, or the car will go straight and kill
the pedestrians.
The pedestrians who are crossing illegally, but they're also women, and these the people in the car are males. So now it gets very complicated very quickly. Should you prioritize women over men, or should everybody be the same? Should you prioritize pedestrian over passenger or not? Should you take into account the fact that people are crossing illegally in this case?
Okay.
So as you can see, once you have multiple dimensions, it becomes not obvious what the right thing to do is.
A or B? Who should die? The elderly lady crossing on red? Or the child in the self-driving car? What choice should the algorithm make? EAD's online survey presents respondents with various scenarios, each with its own unique dilemma. Respondents are then asked to choose how they would want an algorithm to decide.
So as a result, we have 40 million decisions, and they're still counting, from people all over the world. And it enables us to start analyzing what do people agree on, but also how do they differ.
So does our culture influence our moral judgments?
People always agree on saving more lives, saving children, saving people who cross legally over people who don't cross legally, and so on. The most interesting part is you could pick a country like Germany.
Yes,
and you could see how they compare to the global average. You could see...
okay. So the status is not really important, but what you can see in Germany is preferring inaction.
Yeah, so if you don't have to, if you prefer to just go straight.
Yes.
Which is the default.
Don't take a decision.
Exactly.
This means Germans don't like to take a decision?
Yes.
Germans don't like, also Augen zu und durch, you say. Close your eyes and go.
And just go.
So this means, in other words, you can see a bit the acceptance of technology taking a decision, and the more you say inaction means well,
the car goes straight. Yeah.
Okay.
Fate. A comparison of Germany and France reveals cultural differences. The French tend to favor sparing women, and there's a stronger focus on children. And contrary to Germans, the French don't want to leave things to fate. They want the machine to make the decision.
And the machine is kind of a mirror. For the first time, something that you did subconsciously or maybe instinctively, in the case of an accident, you just act randomly. Now you have to make a conscious choice, and the machine is forcing you to make a choice, right? You cannot hand wave it, because in the end you have to program something.
Driverless cars aren't yet ready for the road, and ethical questions still abound. Artificial intelligence harbors immense potential to benefit daily life, medicine, or mobility. But we also need to look beyond the technical possibilities. What aim does such progress serve? It's a question artificial intelligence algorithms can't answer. Only humankind can do that.
Mic is working. Probably. I'm actually going to be done with my homework way sooner than I thought, so that's exciting. But it's going to be a lot of typing, so I got to finish these answers. 'Cause there's like word requirements on all the answers, which is cool. Oh no, not the ad. Not the ad for my school video. That's actually crazy to me. What? Why am I getting ads on my school videos? Like, what kind of ad is this? 1 of 3, bro?
The intro, baby.
That's crazy.
Ember, don't fly into a tree.
Artificial intelligence, AI, the technology that allows a computer to think like a human. And it's everywhere you look. Online shopping, virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa.
Welcome to the Church of England.
But as AI gets smarter and smarter, how will it affect religion?
So AI helps people get closer to their spirituality.
Different faiths are starting to use it. Robots can deliver sermons, give advice.
Santo, does God exist?
And pray with you.
It's a bit like Catholic Alexa.
But could it be dangerous?
For some people, that's a concern that we are stepping into God's shoes.
Or even sacrilegious.
The robot will never replace a rabbi because he has no soul.
As every major global faith is discussing its relationship with AI, we want to find out if it will transform religion.
Soccer player, Spain. Lamine Yamal just finished second in the Ballon d'Or, soccer's equivalent of the MVP vote.
My stream is choking.
This Buddhist temple is more than 400 years old.
Maybe I have too many
And
things
inside
running
is a robot. It's designed to look like Canon, the goddess of mercy. It's called Minder. It's neither man.
There we go, my original video's back.
Barca for Barcelona. This is one of the great.
Oh wait, this is not what I was trying to watch, bro. What the fuck?
Soccer. Its history is more than 125 years old, and how awesome.
No woman. It's made of aluminium. Its hands, shoulders and face are covered in silicone to resemble human skin.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that video above, but
can teach people the true essence of Buddhism.
この部分はロボットの方が優れてます。私は死んだらもうそこでだけどね、ロボットはね、一番いい方法をずっと考え。
Build a website you love.
That's creepy.
With Wix. For your words, create you.
ずっと考えながら AI で考えながら進化させていくことができるので、これは優れたものですね。ロボットは死ぬことがない。
These university students have come to see Minder for the first time. A whole sermon delivered by a robot.
最初の印象は正直っていうその中になんか心があるのかなっていうぐらい実在してるのかなって。アンドロイドは若い人たちにその仏教っていうことを伝えていける。
But not everyone felt at ease with it.
機械の声っていう感じがして。
私はアンドロイド観音の説法を聞いて実際手を合わすっていう気には少しならなかったんですけど、なぜならなかったかというと、多分私自身にもその囚われがあって。
Should we automate spirituality? Isn't it a bit sacrilegious?
それは冒涜でも何でもないです。それがね、徐々であろうがあれであろうが、やっぱ他の宗教にも変化を与えるだろうなと私は思っております。
Is Monk Goto right? Will other religions be as open to robots and AI? Here in Poland, Catholicism is the predominant faith. Gabriele Trovato has been building this for the past year, and it's almost ready. Its name is Santo. Gabriele says this is the first ever Catholic robot.
It was clear to me last year during the lockdown when many people started complaining they couldn't go to church. So in this sense, a machine like Santo can give a hand.
Are you proud of Santo?
Yes, it's my son. It's my baby.
Santo is programmed with 2,000 years of knowledge about the Catholic faith. He's ready to meet worshippers for the first time.
My name is